Well, I always approach teaching from what I'm going through. So my students always receive the benefit of my insight into my own work. So, like for example, today was a class on listening, and that's something that's come up fairly regularly in the past couple of weeks for me. So my classes are based on what is going on in my private work with my clients or with other classes that are going on, what I'm noticing that people are struggling with, what I personally am struggling with, and I'm based on this. I do a lot of work with pregnancy, which is my main passion. I like to work with the emotional issues that women go through, couples go through, when they first conceive. And then we work right throughout the whole pregnancy, and we eventually get to a place where they're able to choose what kind of birth that they want. And then I accompany people right throughout that, and the other side of the birth as well, when people are struggling with a newborn. And generally couples also have a lot of trouble during that time, just because it's a whole adjustment. And I work quite closely with that. I use various different techniques. I use meditative techniques, yogic techniques, as in specific asanas that I will teach people in order to overcome something specific, as well as talking, counseling. So there's various different ways in which I approach healing. I use that as well. I use that quite closely in my work with people, because it helps me understand where people are coming from. It helps me understand what they are challenged by, and I can also assist with overcoming those challenges. It's also useful to explain to people what their challenges are, although sometimes, because it is Tantric numerology, it's very closely tied in with the yoga. So people have to be practicing yoga in order to get the full benefit of the numerology. They do still get benefit, as with any numerology session, but then it just becomes me sort of preaching about where people are at or should be, rather than them doing something about it with the appropriate tools and techniques in order to overcome whatever it is they're struggling with. For example, today there was somebody in the class who was saying she wanted to phone me. She had an issue that she was struggling with in her body. And through the class today she worked that issue out. She didn't need me, and that's really where I'm at. I don't want to be needed. I want people to be able to do it for themselves. I want to teach people.
So much.
Because they're the best. I just connect to their style, to her style, and to the way she teaches. Oh, I misses the classes. I miss the classes. Yeah. And they're good.
Telephone number 082 441 6745. And I have a website. All my details are actually on the website, which is ittaroussos.com. And that's about it. Yes, there will be 3 of us teaching at Ishta, so I'll be teaching roughly twice a month.
It's fun. Too much fun.
Now gets stiff.
So let's do a serious one.
Beautiful.
So take it already.
No, I'm doing video now. This is perfect. Yes.
Madness.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
And then John is you were the 2 most talking.